Hi!
Hi, I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And we're in the kitchen.
And we're WWE Gays.
And we're the WWE Gays. And we are making another recipe.
Um,
Our famous phyllo dough tarts.
So we actually have already released one for key lime pie.
Key lime pie.
And if it actually succeeds, a lemon meringue one, which it's still in the fridge, so we don't know if it'll succeed.
Yep.
And so if you haven't seen that video, it means it failed.
It means it never made it.
Yeah.
Or there's a newer version of it out there.
Yeah. And then, so now
we are making chocolate
tarts.
Mini chocolate tarts. But we're going to be a little creative. So we're going to put our phyllo dough again. You can see this on the other recipes.
So I'll show you guys again the phyllo dough. So this
phyllo
is the
dough is 2 points per sheet.
So 2 points per sheet.
We cut them into halves.
Yeah. So when we had the sheets came like this.
They're rectangular shapes.
We folded them in half, and then we folded them again, and we cut those halves that way, and then we use that folded in half again to create the cups as they are. So if you don't know exactly, just look at our other tart recipes. So the either key lime or lemon meringue to see how we exactly made those. So now we're popping them in the oven for 10 minutes at 375
for 10 minutes.
So in the meantime, while that's going, Jean-Luc is actually going to prepare the insides.
So now how we're going to make our chocolate insides is I'm going to grab a package of fat-free Jell-O pudding. It's not 0 points because there's no such thing as 0 point pudding. The reason being is there's sugar in here and so on and so forth. Well, actually, no, this is sugar-free, so there's no sugar, but there's
fat-free.
This is fat-free, not sugar-free, sorry. So there is sugar in there.
So it's 4 points for the entire package.
4 points for the entire package.
We're making 12
I'm splitting
tarts.
them into 12 tarts.
So really, 4 tarts adds 1 point, so really, it's really 0 points.
So I'm adding that to a bowl. And then, instead of using milk, because I don't use regular milk anymore, we use cashew milk. And cashew milk is 1 point per cup. But I'm not going to use a full cup because I want the pudding to actually set and be a little thicker. So I'm only adding 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3/4 of a cup. And what I'm going to now do is I'm going to take my hand mixer, because I love my hand mixer, I'll be honest with you, it just makes things easier.
It's one of our favorite things.
And mix away.
So essentially he's taking the pudding mix, and because the cashew milk is also a bit thicker, and because there's actually less in there, when it gets congealed, it'll be a little bit thicker, a little bit more pronounced taste-wise per cup. And remember, we're splitting this between 12 different tarts. So even though each tart shell is 1 point, the insides, if you really wanted to, we could say it's another point, but really it's so minimal that we're actually going to call these 1 point tarts, because the insides are so little that it's not worth adding another point.
No, it would not be worth a point. If you did say eat 2 or 3 of them in a sitting, then I would maybe add another point.
Yeah, kind of like you do with the Weight Watchers bread. If you add, if you have 1 slice of Weight Watchers bread, if you guys all know, it's 1 point, but if you have 2 of them, it's 3 points. So same thing with kind of idea with this. So it almost creates like a mousse. Yeah, a little chocolate mousse. I think that's good. So we'll stop here for now because we're gonna wait for our tarts to finish cooking after 10 minutes. So we'll come back when those are done, and then we'll show you how he fills them.
And I'm actually gonna put this in the fridge while we're waiting, so that way it stays nice and cold.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
So we're back.
We're back. The tarts are done. You want to show them what they look like, because these are beautifully golden brown.
10 minutes again, and they stay pretty, and they're pretty nice and crispy.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's
nice and
gonna
crispy. They almost look like bird's nests.
Yeah.
So, and then our pudding here, which is the almond, the cashew milk, and the 3/4 of a cup of cashew milk, and then a package of chocolate pudding. This is technically all 4 points, because I only did 3/4 of a cup of milk as well. I didn't even use the full thing of milk. And all I'm gonna start doing is, actually, I think I'm gonna need a spatula for this, is start adding my chocolate mixture into these little tarts.
You don't need much, just a little bit in each.
You just want a bit because you just want some taste.
Remember, we're trying to make these low points, so it's just, again, it's always to get just a little taste of everything.
And give you that little sweet flavor, but yet not feel like you're overindulging in a huge piece. So that way, if you do have 2, it's okay.
It's okay, you're just having 2 points. So we'll finish filling
3
these
points
up.
for 2.
Okay, well, technically not really.
Technically not really, but still, close enough.
So yeah, so we'll put these in the fridge after they're done.
Actually, until they're done. But one thing I wanted to, what I was gonna say is
once they're done.
Yeah.
So actually, I can do this now because it doesn't matter if I do. So what we have here is an Epicure maple kettle corn. It's like almost like a sugar.
It's a popcorn syrup. Hey,
and,
sorry, kitty over here.
And so, if you open it up,
all
we're doing is sprinkling on top.
Just a little bit.
Oh no, we're gonna do this on top.
Yes, that's what I was like. Exactly. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, so this is actually gonna go on top. So we're gonna actually put a dollop of whipped cream on these. So when you see the actual final product of this, we're gonna show that after. Well, it's probably gonna be on a clip before it's the actual episode. So this here will
just be a topping.
Be a topping on top of that whipped cream, so you'll have a little more sweetness to add.
Just to add like a little salted cinnamon, a salted sugary flavor, because it's always good to have that chocolate juxtaposition with the salt and chocolate.
Yeah. So that's our recipe. So if you guys try it, maybe you guys can try it with butterscotch pudding, because then I can actually eat it. Or vanilla pudding, that will probably be good as well. So if you guys try this recipe and you post it on social,
vanilla pudding and strawberries on top.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be great too.
Yeah, so if you actually try this recipe, post it on social media, use hashtag WWGays. You can also find us using hashtag WWGays on all social media.
Yeah, you can check out our website at www.gays.com.
And you can also subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button below or hitting the little bell to be notified when we post new videos. And we'll be back with other recipes as we always do, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.